Are you ready for best practices in law firm business development and marketing? We've got them for you today on this episode of The Inside BS Show. Hi, I'm Dave Lorenzo. This is The Inside BS Show. We do tips every day to help you grow your professional practice. Today, we're talking about best practices in law firm business development and marketing. Now, if you're wondering how I came up with that title, it came from you. It came from the comments in one of our other videos. You asked me to deliver some best practices in law firm business development and marketing, and that's why I'm here. So I've got 5 of those for you today. I've also got a worst practice. That's right, at the end of our time together today, I'm going to share with you one bad idea, a really bad idea. It's a worst practice. You should never do it. So there's 5 things you should do, 1 you shouldn't. That's what we're going to cover during our time together today. Thanks for joining me here. We do these videos every day, and we specialize in helping business development professionals grow their revenue. So if you're a professional, you're a lawyer, you're a CPA, you're an architect, you're a financial advisor, you're a consultant, you want to be a consultant, maybe you're a professional speaker and you want to add consulting or coaching to your business, and you're figuring out how to grow, this is the show for you. Let's dive into the content. So best practices for law firm business development and marketing. The first one is weekly communication. You need to set up weekly communication with everybody that you know. So what does that mean, weekly communication? You're going to pick up the phone and call everybody that you know every week? No, you're not going to do that. Lawyers don't realize how important it is to keep in touch with people who are their clients. Years ago, I worked with a personal injury attorney who was very good, very successful, and was well known in the community. And he grabbed me at a networking event and he said to me, Dave, I got to tell you something. I just had the worst experience of my entire career. There was a man that I helped. He had been hit by a dumpster. A garbage truck was unloading garbage in a dumpster. The garbage truck put the dumpster down. The dumpster was on wheels. The gentleman didn't see the dumpster coming. It hit him, ran him over, and he was seriously injured. The gentleman got a huge settlement from the garbage company, and I just found out that his niece was in a car accident, and he referred his niece to one of my competitors. I got him a 6-figure settlement, Dave, and it was just 5 years ago. He referred his niece to someone else. He didn't remember me to refer me. And I said to him, well, how often do you communicate with him? And he said, what do you mean? I said, when was the last time you spoke to him? He said, the day I handed him the check. And I said, that was 5 years ago. He said, yeah. I said, of course he forgot about you. That money, after it was spent, he didn't remember you. So best practices in law firm business development and marketing starts with communicating with everyone you know on a weekly basis. Now, you're going to think, weekly, that's too much, Dave. Nobody wants to get an email from me every week. Well, yeah, 10% of the people who know you, like you, and trust you do, and that 10%, those are the people who are going to refer you. So I want you to think about the most important relationship in your life. It may be a spouse. It may be your significant other. It may be your mother or your father or a sibling. How often do you communicate with that person? I live 3,000 miles away from one of my best friends, yet I speak to him every single week. Why do I speak to him every single week? Because he's my best friend, because it's important to me to stay in touch with him. Sometimes I speak to him twice a week, and when things are really going on, when it's really busy in my life or really busy in his life, we speak every single day. So is weekly communication too much? No. If you want relationships with people, weekly communication is not too much. The second best practice in law firm business development and marketing that I have for you today is creating a database. So you meet new people all the time. Let's say you're meeting them on a Zoom call, or you're meeting them out and about at networking events, or you're meeting opposing counsel when you go to court. You're going to create a database of all of these people, and you're going to segment that database into clients and evangelists. People who paid you money, those are clients, or evangelists. People who have never paid you money but can and have referred you in the past. In your database, you have these evangelists and you have clients. You're going to already communicate with the clients on a weekly basis. I encourage you to communicate with the evangelists on a weekly basis too. But the key is having that database in business outside of the practice of law. We call that database a client relationship management system, or a CRM system. You need one for your law firm. You need a place, a database to put all of your contact information and any notes associated with, not with their cases, with them personally. So what are their kids' names? What do they do for a living? Do they know a lot of people? Do they interact with a lot of people? Can they potentially refer you? This database is not only valuable for the information that's stored in it, it facilitates the weekly communication I encouraged you to do in step number 1. So best practices in law firm business development and marketing. Number 2 is a database. Number 3, educational videos or articles. Obviously, you're watching me here, so you know I believe in educational videos. I'm doing this how-to video for you because I want you to have a really prosperous practice. My goal in doing this is to start a relationship with you, and I hope you'll join me for more videos. In fact, I'm going to take this opportunity now to do a shameless plug. Up in the corner there's a card for a video titled Great Legal Marketing Strategy. After this video is over, I want you to watch that video next. The Great Legal Marketing Strategy video will give you the 7 steps to legal marketing that you need to know, okay? I'm delivering educational information to you on these videos. I could also be doing it, and I do it, in writing articles, and the articles get placed in publications. But videos and articles for educational purposes are valuable because they help develop a relationship between you and me. And that relationship will only grow because I'm giving something to you. I have an external orientation. I want you to be successful, and I'm helping you be successful by giving you something. And that's a best practice in law firm business development and marketing. The 4th tip, 4th best practice you should employ immediately is podcasting and interviewing prospective clients. Look, I know you think it's hard to develop a podcast. It's not. And I know you think it's hard to find people to interview. It's not. Interview people you want to be your clients, or interview people you want to refer you. And by doing these interviews, these people will be flattered. They will want to connect with you. They will want you to connect with other people. It will be a powerful way for you to meet people who could be your prospective clients. Do the podcast. Nobody cares how many people are listening. In the beginning, we don't care about that. In the beginning, we only care that you interview people who could potentially be your clients. Those are the most valuable people in the world to you. That's the point of the podcast. 5th best practice, the 5th best practice. And remember, after the best practices, I've got a worst practice, so don't leave just yet. The 5th best practice, speak in front of ideal audiences. I can't tell you how powerful it is for you to get up in front of a room full of people and speak, or even jump on a webinar and speak to a group of people. It is the most powerful thing you can do. Why? Because when you're in front of the room, you're in charge. And when you're in charge, people listen to you. And people listen to you, they develop a relationship with you. And they develop a relationship with you, they spend money on your services. So get in front of ideal audiences anytime you can. Speak in front of groups. If you can't do it in person, do it virtually on webinars. Don't turn your nose up at webinar opportunities. There are phenomenal opportunities every day for you to get in front of people. Find groups and associations where your ideal client is a member and speak to those groups or associations. That's best practice number 5. Now, I promised you a worst practice. And please, if you've got an idea for a video and you want me to talk about it here, or you want advice on something, leave a note down in the comments. I may make a video just for you. I made this video based on a comment I received in another video. Okay, the worst practice is paying for leads. Never, ever, ever join a service that requires you to pay in order to get leads. You will get hundreds of really crappy leads. You'll get bad leads, terrible leads, and they will lead to no business. For every one good lead you get, you'll have to sort through 10 to 20 really crappy leads, have a lot of bad conversations on the phone. Those lead services are absolutely awful. They waste your time. Learn the best practices of law firm business development and marketing, and you will never have to pay for bad leads. Start with this next video. Go watch this next video right now. Great legal marketing strategy right here. You can click the card above me, or at the end of the video, there'll be a link. Watch the great legal marketing strategy video. It will help you, and you'll never have to pay for leads. I'll see you back here again in our next video. Join me for great legal marketing strategy right now.